of course, if you are a Trump supporter, you will think about the good reason behind why Trump doesn't want the list to be released. When he said, "Oh, now the case should be over. Don't think about Epstein. It's not important. The case is not important. The list is not important. And then if I am on the list, why the Democrats hasn't released it before my running for president?" Of course, this is a very good reason to trust Trump and to support Trump. But as his opponents or even those in between, they will how would they respond? Of course, they won't let it calm down, silence down. They will, okay, if we see that there is no bad reason behind that you don't want to release it, why don't you release it then? Just release it. If it's no harm to you, no harm to the government, no harm to the why don't you release it? Okay, but of course those supporting him, maybe they will think that maybe there is some harm behind if you release it, not because of Trump is on the list, maybe some other influential persons, maybe from Republican, maybe from Democrat, or even maybe from the religious bodies is on the list. We are not sure because in the past years, maybe the U.S., no matter which sector, maybe religious, political, or even educational, any sector might have involved in those bad word or bad deeds in the U.S. We just can't trust. Since we finally we can see how the past administration has done so many bribery activities, so corrupt, or even sometimes we can we find that even those religious leaders, they can commit crimes. So I think of course those Trump supporters will also support that. If there is no harm to the Trump administration, then just release it so that to shut up the mouths of those opponents. And those opposing, of course, they want it to be released so that you can silence us, so that you can prove, you can show us that you are not on the list. We just want to see whether you are on the list. So if Trump is on the list, of course, there's reason that he doesn't want it to be released. If he is not on the list, of course, there is also reason that he doesn't want it to be released. Maybe for the benefit of the U.S. I don't know. But I think maybe there will be great pressure on Trump, on his presidents, over the coming 4 years, that he to force him to get it released. I think it will last until his presidency end if he insists not to release it. So maybe 4 years later, you know the reason behind Trump, why Trump doesn't want it to be released, whether he's on the list or whether he want to protest some influential figures in the U.S. government or in the U.S. Which can be harmful to the U.S. if people know that they are on the list. So I think, yeah, this can be a quick attack or the greatest attack. And then for this case, maybe Trump cannot just make an appeal or just force the judges or force the department to follow his follow his executive orders. You just sign an order. Oh, you have to follow. Okay. If the judges don't follow, if the judiciary don't follow, then I make appeal, or then you are against the U.S. Laws. Then something like that, he can still do something. But now, if he insists not to release, and then if the public want it to be released more and more, then this really a great problem, really a great attack, really a great harm, or really a great division, or even a very harmful influence on Trump's presidency, or even for for the further elections. So we can see that just for the past 100 days, Trump has already done a lot, and then he is still going and trying to do a lot of good things against the bad influence of the previous government. Of course, maybe he is also done some bad thing behind. We don't know that. Maybe until some of the days the bad deeds are released, we're not sure that. But at least we can see that at least he is hardworking. He is doing a lot of things, and then he is stopping the influx of great illegal immigrants from border, or even he has deported most of those illegal immigrants, especially the criminals, and then the border is safer. All those cities, all those states inside the U.S. are safer, and then the tariffs brought a lot of revenue to the U.S. government, and then it seems everything is better, judging from economical, from judiciary, from border, from anything, from safety. So it seems everything is better. But this case, if we allow you to further develop, I think that you won't be good. No matter whether Trump is on the list, no matter release a lot, I don't think it will be good. Surely there is a reason behind that Trump doesn't want it to be released. Not to say that whether he's on the list, just to say that surely there's some reason not to release is better than to release. But I don't think that is in Trump's power, because if even he tried to protect it not to be released during these 4 years, I think for the coming election, those want to be elected must promise that it will be released and must release it. Okay, actually Trump has also promised that he will release the Epstein list once he get elected, right? But now he hasn't done it. He also arouses lots of opposition from the public. So if for the coming election, those to be elected, if they don't promise, or if they don't do it after they promise, I think that then there will be a greater opposition, greater insecurity. So yeah, this is really a further test, a greater test for Trump's wisdom, for the strength of the administration to gather support from the public to solve the problems of the opposition, and then they try to do their best to release all those they can release, and those whom they cannot release, hope and pray that they can silence those people, silence the public by some reasons, by some powerful reason, which the public can trust or can wait. So I think so. During the first few months, even though the administration ones are quite good, doing a lot of better things than the past, and then it seems that it has already swept away all the bribery or all those corrupt things. But actually, the greater tax, the greater division has come already, which we really have to rely on wisdom of God, wisdom of the government, wisdom of the president and the public. I think the public also have to use the wisdom to see whether it's good to support not to release, or to press forward that it must be released, not just to be led by the press, by the media, or even by the public opinion in the social medias, or any or opinion from any politic. They might lead the public into the wrong way, or just because they want to use it, or they might lead the public into the wrong way only that they take side, and they just want to show their support. So may God bless us, may God give us wisdom, and may we request for more wisdom to weigh, to check, to find out to read more, to know more, and then to think more, not just to take side. Oh, because I support, so I must support to the end, no matter what. Because I am against. So this is a good way for me to show my opposition. I must fight to the end to get it released. Okay. Of course, we don't know the reasons behind, but if we trust the government, maybe we trust it to the end to see what it can be done. Because even really Trump is on the list, even Trump doesn't get it released because of his own benefit. He can only hide it for a few years, right? And then if he can focus this few years to do good things, and we can support him in this few years for him to accomplish all those good plans, good jobs that he already set to do it with his whole team, then maybe even he's on the list after this few years. I think the government, the U.S. can still do something on him to get him prison or punished for being involved in Epstein's crimes. Okay, but if he is not on it, and then later we find that he is doing some good thing to U.S., and then now we try our best to oppose it, and then destroy his administration, and then destroy the efficiency, destroy the trust, destroy the union, and then finally destroy the U.S., then actually it's not beneficial to any one of us. Even not as a U.S. citizen, I hope to see that the U.S. Is going well. Okay, even under all those indictment, all those attacks, all those things against Trump, against the administration, or even against you. Yeah, we pray and hope to see that U.S. is going smoothly and well in every perspective. May God bless us.